Hold on. I didn't ever catch that before because I always skipped to the thing. But Sun comes up and hugs Blake, and then Bagheera puts his hands on him, and then he just tosses Sun aside, which I did not see. He just like grabs him by the head and throws him over to the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not see that before.
Yes.
That's funny.
Whenever Laura's boyfriend comes and kisses her, I grab him by the head and throw him off to the side as well.
I still really like the theme song.
Right.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to your satisfying crunch.
Welcome back to the couch.
Welcome back to, that's right, you guessed it, the one, the only, the RWBY, that's right, it's RWBY.
Exit. Stage left even. Hey, so this is it. This is the finale of Volume 4. This is the moment that we have all been working toward all volume.
Yes.
And
The end of the volume.
The end of the
What we've
volume
been working towards.
is the end.
Since the
It's
beginning of
the
the
end of the volume as we know it.
And we all know what that
It's
means.
the end.
And I'm gonna cry because the theme song is gonna change. And that's just,
What do you mean the theme song is going to change?
doesn't it change every volume?
No, I think the first 3 volumes it was the same, and then it changed for this volume. So I think they set it up so it's like 3 volumes per season? I don't know. I'm still confused by the volume, season thing, chapters. I don't know. This whole organization thing that Rooster Teeth does is just beyond my
I'm not
comprehension.
confused at all. I understand it completely and have elected not to explain.
We last left our people scattered, although Nora and Ren had come back to join Jean and Ruby.
It seems like
Back
there's going
to
to be
Team
some
Naranja.
sort of convergence on Haven.
Well, this is no
Mistral.
safe haven, so no safe haven.
So I'm gonna guess they don't get back to Haven.
Get it? No safe haven.
I already pointed this out before the episode. You stole my joke.
Oh, also it's really long. Ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to your satisfying
Hello,
crunch.
everybody.
Hey, welcome back to the couch. Welcome back to Satisfying Crunch
And welcome back to
I don't wanna laugh. Oh wait, was that
Was
not that? Mariah Carey singing "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and when she does it, she goes.
Yeah.
And then when we say Ruby, we go.
I think though it's just a double U. It's Ruby. It's not Ru.
Hold on, if you don't finger in your ear so that your mic, so that way you can.
Oh, right. It's like,
3, 2, 1.
All I want for Christmas is Ruby.
that was
There you go.
very wrong in
No.
like every single
No,
note.
it was.
Are you
spot
making
on.
fun of the way that I sing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. So we are going to watch Ruby, and we seem to have been converging on the town,
Mistral?
and there seems to be some. No, we're not on Mistral yet. We're
Well, everyone else is going
team-
to Mistral.
Team Run and Team Jar are are in
Everyone's favorites.
are,
Run and Jar.
Run and Jar. Jar Run.
Run Jar.
No, not Run Jar. No, not Run Jar. It's too close to Ranger.
Are you
All right,
sure it's not?
look, I have to, look, Ranger is an occupation. Orange is a color. And yes, Ranger does evoke the idea of a color, but orange is actually a color.
I remember going to art school. That's where I'm going right now. A prestigious 4-year art school university in the arts. What kind of What art schools are there? I'm sure there's one in Savannah. It's like SCAD University.
There's Cal Arts.
Yeah, I'm going to Cal Arts right now. And when we learned our color theories, where we would all paint a big color wheel and we would list the colors, Ranger was actually a color. What is this guy?
All right.
That's your obscure reference for the day.
Okay, so what we have here is we've got Weiss is on her way to Mistral, Yang is on her way to Mistral,
Maybe.
Blake is on her way to Mistral.
Sun is on his way with Blake.
So
Sun's
I'm curious-
team is headed to Mistral.
I'm curious about what Salem's gonna say when she finds out that her enforcer gave Oz money so he could buy a ticket to go to the big city. Honestly, that's really the main thing that I don't care if Crow lives or dies. I don't care if they fight the Hucklebee. I don't care if they
Hucklebee?
Huckfin, whatever that thing is, the big
It's
Norse
like
monster
the
thing.
creepy relative of Alishi.
I don't care if Gira
Kelpie.
crushes Sun's head. I don't care about any of it. All I want to see the scene where Salem realizes that her guy gave Oz money to do something.
Just a small town boy with a large town man living in his head. Take the midnight train going wherever they're going.
Probably to Mistral. At this point.
Yeah.
You guys have any predictions?
Battle of
any
Haven?
things that you want to see? Didn't we already see a Battle of Haven?
No, we saw a Battle of Haven.
Well,
Oh.
I already said what my prediction is last episode is that the climax is going to be Team Naranja all fight the weird Kelpie monster. They beat it off or defeat it or what have you. And then
I don't think they beat it.
Crow dies despite the fact, simply because, like we said, he's already dead man walking. He's poisoned. He doesn't, and then he passes off the relic to Team Orange, and then they take it and they go to Haven to ensure that the headmaster of Haven has the relic to protect it from Salem's evil plots and desires. And then Salem's all like, haha, you
I'm
fool,
already
2 relics in one place.
I'm actually going to go against you on that.
Okay.
Here's what I think is going to happen is I think that Raven's band is going to show up and do a gig in the town.
They're gonna get their guitars and they're gonna...
Raven's band is going to perform, and
all the groupies are gonna...
And
I'm
thing.
gonna suck out
And-
your eyeballs and rip out your throat.
and that's going to oblige Crow to Raven. Ruby, John, Nora, and Ren join Raven's band as backup singers,
Yeah.
and
Really, I thought with Jean's experience, Ruby maybe not so much, but Ren, Nora, and John have already proven they're pretty good at choreography and dancing. So I thought they
okay,
would
so
be,
Ruby will be a backup singer, and the
Yeah.
other ones will be backup
Ruby will be a
dancers.
singer,
Yeah.
they'll be
All right.
dancers.
So anyway, I'm thinking that they're going to end up in Raven's band
Okay.
of Band of Thieves. Obviously, I'm making a joke about the band,
Yes.
but
Pop punk, electro swing, what kind of music we talking?
death metal.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen her with the mask and the hair
No, I
and
was
the?
picturing like Nora Jones style, like sort of Orlean blues. We're gonna be sinking soon. That kind of...
No, it's death metal.
Okay.
Mostly death.
a little bit of metal.
A little bit of metal.
Death everyone
by
needs
metal.
a hobby. So that's an interesting idea, because what that would set us up for is, I'm gonna guess, a confrontation between Yang and Ruby, as Ruby's
Yep.
all like, what? No, sister dearest, she's our friend. And Yang's all like, our friend? She saved my life, but also then didn't save my life, and we're enemies.
No. You set that up, and you get part of the team with Raven and part of the team with the headmasters, or with Oz's group, because then you have that
Emotional conflict.
angst. Yes.
Angst! I live for angst.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't have confidence that they have not yet written this show the way that I would write it. So
Yeah,
I don't see why it would start now.
I don't see why they'll start now. But let's find out. I mean, you can still talk, but you shouldn't talk while I'm...
Well, yeah, but when we did the cut, we hadn't been talking, and so I wasn't gonna join in with a random song in the middle of, because that would make no sense because we just cut. Oh. It's like it sounds like there's a fountain breaking.
Ren is the only one who got a good landing there.
It's because he's ninja.
Isn't he supposed to be all emotionally dead?
I don't know if he's supposed to be emotionally dead, but... Oh, okay, yeah, so it is a Huckleberry fan or whatever that thing is.
Kelpie.
Yeah, Kelpie.
Still creepy.
It doesn't seem large enough to make that footprint, though.
Yeah, it does not.
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
John, you've got a shield. You don't need to move him when you can just... Come on! Everyone's holding guns, John has a shield, and no one's doing any of that.
Oh.
Interesting.
Just get him to safety!
Because it's literally invisible to grip.
Yeah. There we go, finally.
So I guess dying produces like
It does.
bad emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, and he gives him the relic here right now, because he knows he's gonna die.
Or not.
Whatever. That's what should have happened.
Guys! Keep moving! Go in a circle!
Thanks, John. Hey, I have to ask, why does this show give everyone guns when guns don't seem to do anything?
Do you have to ask that?
Yeah.
No.
Why did you stop
I
moving?
won't.
Keep moving! Yeah.
What are you doing?
Okay. Why didn't you use that before?
Oh, it's a two-handed sword now. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, cool. That is neat. That gives a good excuse for not using it before. You don't want to go, oh!
Now they're going in a circle.
They should have had an aquatic animal nearby that quacks. That way they all would have known it's not.
Okay. Extra bones. Calling for reinforcements.
Ruby!
What do they call that one? The slingshot? Okay. Now what? All he's been doing is smacking him with his arms. Okay.
Shoot.
No aura on her. And you know, I couldn't do that before. I have to say, for
Knock it off!
Wow. Okay, there you go.
I was gonna say Blake's the cat, but Ren seems to land on his feet quite a bit, except then, you know, that.
The expression on his face was very Tyrion.
Well, he's...
Because the only emotion they know how to animate is small eyes. The small pupils, big eyes. Oh! Oh, there we go.
Jar.
I was wondering
Nora,
when we were gonna see him
Nora,
or
they're going to
Ruby
get hurt
use
if
her
we don't.
sense.
No. I won't let you kill yourself like this. After everything we've been through, I won't let it end.
Oh.
Not like this.
Oh, his father's dagger.
Yeah.
We can do this.
Yeah, if you all get in one area, so it only has to hit you from one place, that's great strategy.
Ren! Jean and I can take care of its arms. I'll take care of the horse.
And I'll take care of the rest.
What else is there?
The human head.
Oh, I guess. It'd be like you guys were struggling to take care of anything like 30 seconds ago.
Well, yeah, because they weren't all attacking at the same time, because
They weren't
apparently
unified.
They weren't unified. Nobody was...
Now!
That didn't seem like John.
It wasn't. It was. Ren had John's shield and he
Right.
pinned the hand so that.
I love this smile.
Please.
For my mother, for my father, for all those that you've slain,
And for Nora.
for myself.
Scott Pilgrim, getting a life.
So interesting, it didn't turn to ash like the other ones did. Or was that an ash cloud?
Nah, I don't know. I don't think it's that weird. So step one, defeated the monster.
No.
Step 2, Crow's still not dead.
Don't worry,
Quiet.
it'll be here.
Good job, kiddo.
Guys, I think I hear something.
Oh.
Is he not even going to die?
Well, don't act so upset about it, jeez.
And then
Fire Nation attacked. Just because.
Lead us out here.
We're on patrol and saw the smoke. No one's been out here for years. Thought something might be wrong.
What
See-
if we don't make it in time?
Here's when the Reaper comes down. Ooh.
It's a mushroom.
We made it, Uncle Bro.
Is she wearing an eyeliner? She is.
Yes.
Where did she
Kiss
get
her, you
eyeliner?
fool!
In the middle of the woods.
Did you see her look up
Yes.
when you said that?
Oh, you saved my life now. Boop.
And is that him in the hospital?
You know,
Resting?
Resting.
Bed rest.
bed rest.
Now this episode is a double length. It's 30 minutes instead of 15, so we may need to pause in the middle here. So.
I'm sensing a pattern here. She just
Hey, sis.
leaves. Oh,
I
okay.
hope my letters have been reaching you and Dad.
It leaves a note and
Henry
walks out.
Rooster's never been super reliable, but I guess it's all we've got these days. Anyway, in case you haven't been getting them, I want to say I'm sorry for leaving the way I did. I know you told me it was a reckless idea, and after everything I've been through, I can definitely say you were right. It's been hard on all of us. And I'm not just talking about the monsters we fought up here.
Okay, you can hide out back in the cargo hold. I'll take you as far as I can, but if we get caught, you're on your own. Understand?
Wise.
Every step we made took us further and further away from the things we knew. And every morning we woke up wondering if just over the next hill would be something good. Or something terrible. It's scary, not knowing what's going to happen next. And the things we do know now, just how bad it can get, almost makes it all worse. You told me once that bad things just happen. You were angry when you said it, and I didn't want to listen. But you were right.
What a sweet outfit.
It is. I like the
Bad
redesign.
things do happen. All the time. Every day. Which is why I'm out here to do whatever I can, wherever I can, and hopefully do some good. We've all lost something. And I've seen what loss can do to people.
Good symbolism.
Mm-hmm.
But if we gave up every time we lost, then we'd never be able to move forward. We'd never have a chance to see what beautiful things the future might have waiting for us.
Say, that is a bad ideology for gambling.
We'd never have the strength to change, whether it's ourselves or the world around us. And we'd never be there
still not how motorcycles work.
It's the future.
This is what we were
They
training
have gun
and creating.
swords.
To become huntresses.
Haven
To be the ones to stand up and do something about all the
John
bad
still
in the
doesn't have
world.
a gun.
Approaching City of Mistral.
He's not too, Laura.
Because there are plenty of people out there who are still lost. And even more who will try to gain everything they can from their sorrow. Believe me when I say, I know it can feel impossible. Like every single day is a struggle against some unstoppable monster we can never hope to beat. But we have to try.
Yikes.
If not for us, then for the people we've already. Then for the people we haven't lost yet.
That's us. Alright, I have to reset the camera.
Right, everyone sit still.
I miss you so much. I miss Weiss and Blake too. But I think you'd all be proud to know that I made it to Mistral. All of us did. And we even ran into Uncle Crow along the way.
Hey. Aren't I normally the one saving you?
He's going to take us to see Professor Lionheart, the headmaster of Haven Academy.
Is he a warrior cat?
He told us some things that you're gonna want to hear. Things I can't trust will make it to you in this letter. But maybe, if you joined us, he could tell you himself.
Okay, when did she start having the little
With
purple...
Beacon gone, they'll need Dad
hand-
at Signal more than
handkerchief?
ever.
I think it's new.
And I know you need to focus on yourself before I can expect you to...
Bumblebee, confirmed!
Mistral?
It
Bandits.
sure would be great to get Team RWBY back together again.
Theme song is back.
You are in so much trouble when I find you.
Until next time, your loving sister, Ruby Rose. Oh, P.S. I'll be sure to give you the address of where we'll be staying in Mistral. I'd love to hear back from you and Dad, and I can't wait to fill you in on whatever's going to happen next. Now that we've made it across Anima, I really think things are gonna start going our way.
Why, thank you,
Jinx,
Professor.
didn't you?
Salem always did say you were quite hospitable.
Boy.
Alright, so there will most likely be an after credit scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
To there. Yeah,
The ending just seemed really.
No, I like the way that they did that actually. What did you say?
It seemed kind of long and slow and expositional.
Yes, very very exposition heavy, but I can kind of understand why they did it that way.
Bernie Burns.
I'm not a huge fan of the voiceover. It's a visual medium. I like to be shown, but at the same time, I thought that the way that they did it was pretty good, and it managed to really hit all of the emotional notes.
Yeah.
I'm still disappointed in the amount of standing around that there is in the fights.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of the Fat Man Falling stuff?
Only the stuff you guys have shown.
Okay. There's a comment where there's one where Tyrion comes up to Salem and says, "Hey, I have this great new idea about how to defeat our enemies."
You can hit people while they're standing still.
and I don't know if it's budget. I don't know if it's
Poor planning.
Poor planning. I don't know if it's imagination. But really, the multi-person fighting, like when there's more than two people fighting, I guess that's multi-person as well. When there are group fights, the animation really, I won't say the animation, the choreography really is lacking in this. And so while we've seen a really dramatic improvement in the pacing of the show and the presentation of the story, we've seen perhaps not an equally dramatic, but a noticeable decrease in the intricacy and complexity, interest in the group fights.
Yeah.
Yes?
I wanted you to say what you were gonna say. I wanted to hear and listen what you had to offer.
I am now done saying that, so do you have anything?
Yes, they had a little part up there when the credits were scrolling, and it's talking about all of the people who work on the show, and the subtitle is The RWBY.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
So you're sitting here talking about, and this is all that, and I'm like, RWBY.
Well, no, I think they've been calling themselves that for
probably.
For a while.
I just didn't know it.
Yeah, like the Crewniverse, yes.
So I am in a similar camp to you, although I wouldn't say the exact same. I like voiceover, or I should say, voiceovers don't bother me, and I thought the ending that they did was nice. The speech that they had did sort of a lot of foreshadowing of the, not just the obvious line of everything's gonna be all right. But they had a lot of stuff in there where they were rehashing old stuff and sort of what it seemed to me was to be plotting the course of the next season. And so I thought that was nice. We'll have to see how it actually goes, but it felt to me like that's what they were setting up.
Were you surprised to see who Professor Lionheart was?
I don't think that was Professor Lionheart.
That was not Professor Lionheart.
He was in Professor Lionheart's office.
Okay. Were you surprised to see him there?
Not him. I expected it was Salem's crew, but I thought it was going to be the big burly bear-shaped guy, not
No, it's gotta be diplomat.
So I mean, he wasn't very diplomatic before, I have to say. So I was expecting the big bear-shaped guy to be in the office.
Where was he not very diplomatic?
When he was being, let's just say, unkind to.
Around the table.
Yeah, around the table.
But yeah, that's that's in your inner circle here.
So yeah, a man's allies are not always his allies, and it doesn't do well to openly show your cards, even to the people you're close to.
Raven?
Excuse me.
Oh. Didn't expect that.
I don't think they allow kids in here, Pipsqueak.
Shut up, I'm getting there. I'm supposed to tell you I'd like my cane back?
It's good to see you again, Oz.
All right.
So yeah, I didn't expect that. I will say that one did catch me by surprise.
All right. So none of the cool things that I would have written happened.
Told you. Well, sort of. I didn't actually tell you. I thought Crow was gonna die and it would be angsty.
Yeah.
But
I feel like there was a lot of, oh, Crow's gonna die. But I guess they want an actual scythe fight before that happens. Not just like pull the scythe out for one moment to stab the bird behind Ironwood.
All right. So yeah. So we are. All of us were very wrong when we thought about
I was
what was
only
gonna
half
happen.
wrong. Thanks. I was more right than you,
Well,
and more right than you.
You also believed that Crow was going to die.
Yes.
All right. We all thought Crow was going to die.
And we were all wrong.
We were all wrong. I thought that the team Jarran was going to be.
Jaren?
No.
Junior.
I refuse to say Run Jar because it sounds too much like Ranger.
I know.
So Jar Run, Team Jar and Team Run. I thought they were going to get rescued by Raven, but I like the fact that they were able to team up and team and
that part was gratifying
and do the.
I agree with you though that the first half of the fight was unsatisfying.
The amount of standing around and waiting by all of the participants was very.
It feels like we're reading comic books here, where whoever the different author is, they're all canon, but all of them are wildly different. And so at one point, Superman is, flying around shooting lasers and everything, and then at the next point, he's getting his, butt whooped.
Well,
and it just, the inconsistency in, I slashed the horse's leg, and I slashed the horse's leg again, and I slashed his leg. Oh, but now when I hit him, it matters,
Yeah. One of the things that I think really bothered me, because I didn't understand how it makes a difference, is to have Ember create an image of Ruby that Cinder fries.
Because she's good, Padawan, good, harvest your anger, feel your hatred.
But that's just seems like such a stupid thing to do. Here, kill this effigy. If she's not attacking, if there's no training in it,
it's not fighting training. It's emotional training.
It's mental.
Yeah, but I don't know.
In the same way that police shoot at people-shaped targets, not circular targets, so that they're more comfortable with the idea of shooting people. It's you're blasting Ruby specifically. You're building up that hate. I don't know. It seems to me very Palpatine, training Anakin.
So if Salem had been the one to give Ember the signal to create the image of Ruby, I would agree with everything that you're saying.
Okay.
But since it was Cinder who was doing it, it just seems dumb.
Maybe it's cathartic.
Yeah, but Ruby didn't.
Ruby's the one who cost her eye and her voice.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Then it's just revenge fantasy.
Yeah, it is.
And then what happens is when Ruby can actually fight, you get your ass kicked because you spent all of this time imagining her on her knees and just letting you kill her.
Yeah.
So it still seems counterproductive. I think it's dumb.
Gotcha. I think it's completely reasonable. I'm gonna sit here. I'll say right now, Ember, you are valid. Yeah, I don't know, like we've said it before, the choreography is one of the things that we're a little disappointed by, but I think the resolve to the fight where they came together, they came to their senses, and they were like, okay, let's approach this reasonably, and we've got a plan, we'll take care of it. That was good.
A plan of attack.
All right. Well, do you have anything to say about the episode?
Helicopter Ex Machina?
That didn't bother me.
Okay.
I think most of the things that I had to say, I already said in snarky comments during the voiceover.
Great. All right. So here we go. We've completed volume 4 now. You can expect us to come up with to the 9s for volume 4 sometime this month. And we are going to look for some other things to do, probably Rooster Teeth related, to see if we can do some other kinds of reactions. I know that we've been reluctant to do things that aren't PG rated, but our audience is changing, and I think that it's time for us to evolve with that. And
maybe step it up to 13.
From that thing, I'm going to throw out this surprise to everybody. We're going to start reacting to Camp.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
I'm also surprised.
That's what I said. Everybody's surprised.
I'm not.
I don't live here anymore.
Be surprised. Thank you.
Gasp!
Le gasp. Until next time.
There's always room on the couch.
See what I have to put up with?
I do see what you have to put up with.
Who raised you?
Well, that would be me.
Mommy!